bells are ringing. Thank you for your protection. I call in the highest truth for the highest good of all. Welcome in, guys. So if you guys are feeling this timeline shift, if you are feeling a lot of crazy nervous system energy, okay, the train just has to be going by right now, doesn't it? You're catching some kind of train, you're catching some kind of new timeline, whatever kind of energy work or like visualizations you've been doing, it's been working. For whoever this message is for, you've been acclimating to the frequency that your higher self wants you to tune into. So this could, and for some, it could be a little confusing because there's like converging timelines into one spot. So it's almost like there's two versions of you, and you've actually been calling in this higher timeline. And so that is where you've been at and where you're wanting to go, and they're merging. Ace of Pentacles. This is your new opportunity. And it's because you walked away from something. We have the Eight of Cups here. You walked away from something. What did they walk away from? What did they walk away from? Eight of Swords. So past circumstances. Basically, all the times that you didn't get what you wanted, or you were stuck in your head about things that have happened in past circumstances, and you know, comparing what is in front of you with what happened in a past experience. I hope this is making sense. Yeah. So the Eight of Swords, this is what you walked away from. Being stuck in your head due to what people have said to you, probably limiting beliefs or things that are keeping you stuck. Yeah, this is just a stuck energy. But you're getting this new opportunity. You're getting this like glimmer of hope for something. What is the obstacle in their way? I don't feel like somebody just said there is no obstacle. Oh, Ten of Swords. So, not everybody's going to like you. You're not made for everybody. Your soul tribe can only find you if you're authentic to you. If you want everybody to like you and everybody to accept you, it's not gonna happen. That's not how this works. So, being comfortable and okay with people's nasty comments. And I'm not saying it's okay for them to do that. What I'm saying is you're unbothered. You're getting to a point where you're like, those people don't even know who I am, so why would I care about anything they say? Or they haven't went where I'm trying to go, that timeline that you're trying to sync up to. Yeah. Wow. This is actually pretty powerful, guys. This is a lot of air energy. This is a lot of mental energy. So I see somebody walking away from like being a lot in their head. Can I get something with this Ace of Pentacles, with this new opportunity? Player one wins. Knight's battle. You're in a knight's battle. Player one. Wow. So there's something to do with the game. You're being entered into the game. Again, swords, because this is Five of Swords. 4, 3, 6. This new opportunity is for you to like ooh. Hold on. Let me get one more. Something's trying to come through. Nine of Pentacles. This is your opportunity for interdependence. You're going to be independent, but working within the energy of interdependence, knowing that you are part of the all and part of the one. And the more you keep that high frequency, not even high frequency, I want to say, while you keep the image, see her staring in that mirror, you're going to keep that image of that higher timeline that you're calling in, and you're defeating all of these other players that were trying to come up against you without even knowing it. It's like, that's not your objective. Your objective is focused on you. And overcoming, not overcoming, but like seeing this sword energy for what it is. 555. Change. 3. I don't know what's going on. That doesn't usually happen. So something's going to happen that doesn't usually happen. Something's going to happen that doesn't usually happen. Something's going to happen that doesn't usually happen. Sorry guys, this is playing over and over. Something's going to happen that doesn't usually happen. Can I? Okay. That's why. 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So some kind of celebration, firm foundation. Possibly, I don't want to say a marriage, but maybe a marriage with your higher self or something. But not in a conceited, like, vanity kind of way. It's like you're finally seeing who you really are. That's exactly what this looks like. Can I get something on what's going to happen that doesn't usually happen? 7-11 on the timer. What's going to happen that doesn't usually happen? Ten of Pentacles. My family is very dear to me, and I want you as a part of it, but also to build a new one in which I can provide for all of your needs. So you may not be used to all of your needs being met, and that's exactly what's coming in for you. Okay? With this 10 of Pentacles, see that? 10 of Pentacles. This is something that's going to happen that you're not used to happening. Everything that you're building, everything that, this vision that you see for yourself and for those around you and for the collective, for the highest good of all is what I'm seeing here. And maybe you haven't had a family, or you haven't had a family that's actually wanted to be a part of your life and your vision, but you're getting that. Something that doesn't usually happen that is going to happen for you is the 10 of Pentacles. Is your belief going to be there, or is it going to be stuck in this betrayal and what people say and their opinions on you and keeping you isolated and hunkered down? I see you like literally mastering this sword energy and winning. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're entering into some kind of like king-queen phase. It's like the more that you believe in yourself, the more that you practice this visualization and actually living in that timeline, you're being pulled. It's like you won't even have control over it, because you're doing so much visualization. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'm sure. Neurodivergent. Somebody's neurodivergent. Nero is what I was gonna say. Nero Knowledge, he just came out with his Outsmarting Reality last week, and I just purchased it and got it yesterday. So I am gonna be dedicating some of my time today to dive into this, at least get like a quarter of the way through, depending on how it speaks to me. I don't know if you're similar, but sometimes I need time to process and digest things that I just read. Other times I can just keep going because I'm able to digest it and process it. Yeah, everybody's different, and every book is different. All the information is different. So be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to have that grace period if you need rest, if you need time to process the information that you're getting. Whoever you are, you're winning. I just see you winning in life, not like where everybody else is viewing it, but you yourself know. Let's get something from this Akashic record. Sure, let's get one for... Let's get one for the Ten of Pentacles. I want to see what else that doesn't usually happen that's going to be happening for this viewer, for you, whoever you are. Oh. I got a couple, but something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There is no such thing as failure. So pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. That's what you did. That's what you did. Maybe you okay. So that makes sense why this would come out with the Ten of Pentacles. Because find the lesson. Maybe in the past, you were working with hindsight instead of foresight. Or even you kept going and you weren't exactly picking up the lesson, so the same circumstances kept being cycled and funneled to you. Feeling like you're alone, feeling like all of, all the beliefs, everything you've went through in this life, is who you are, when in reality, none of it was. And you're finally finding this lesson of being stuck in lack and stuck in other people's bowl is what I'm getting. Can I get something with this Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles with the Five of Swords? Be present. So you're learning to be completely present. That's 1202. You're learning to be completely present. You are ungrounded. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. That's what you were doing. You were spending all of this time stuck in your head in the Swords energy. Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Something has caused you to retreat into your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living your life more fully again. That's exactly what you've done. With this Five of Swords, this player game, it's like you've identified something. You've become fully present and acknowledged that something was deeper. Something was holding you back. Past experiences, maybe letdowns, things that you started and they didn't get up off the ground. It was because of the intention. It was because of why you were going after something. It was the motivation, the intention behind it. It's like we have to find the root cause, because if we're trying to, if it's based in superficiality, if it's based on you wanting to get attention or prove other people wrong, it's not going to work out. So you were put in a standstill kind of situation so you could sit and brew in it. You could brew in it. But you've embraced this power that you have. And maybe it took a lot of accountability to realize that you did manifest a lot of these situations in the past because of the mind, Oh, let me turn that down. Whoa, it's way too dark. But now, so if you are still in this like retreat kind of energy, get back into your body. There's something about you recently have been way too much in your head, and that's what has caused this. But I love this Ten of Pentacles with find the lesson. It's like you're starting to realize also the individuals that are in your life. And if you don't like the people that are in your life, it's something much deeper. It's something that you're allowing into your life. If you don't like the people, the circumstances, the environment, you have the ability to change that. And that's what I'm seeing here with the Ten of Pentacles and finding the lesson. Somebody's really coming out of some kind of cave energy. Some kind of very deep cave energy. I love this. I love this. So we are going to pull one from the Wild Muse. Spoiled child. You're getting spoiled. That's all right. There's a reminder on my phone for a company of vitamins that I get for my son. You're a spoiled child. You're going to be spoiled. Also, Wildwood Tarot. We will just pull one because this tarot is completely different from normal tarot. I do really like it though. It has some deeper messages. So, where are we going to go first? Sure. We'll go ahead and start with the Wild Muse. I love these cards. Also, somebody is graduating today. Congratulations. Congratulations. I don't know what it's from. Take action. Yep. Yep. So, what I'm getting here, number 35, breaking down to an 8. Infinity. Rehabilitation. The gray wolf could be significant. You've been in this rehabilitation energy of like, what has happened to you, how people have, I don't want to say make you feel, but you've allowed them to make you feel. But now you're taking your power back and you're like, okay, there's always going to be people around that are going to have something to say. Oh, you're so ugly. Oh, you're so worthless. Oh, you just never get it. Like, what is wrong with you? They're just not your people. Stay away from those people. They're toxic with their words. They don't know how energy contracts and links actually work. And if you're learning this, it's okay. Be gracious with yourself. I mean, we're all in this learning process. I'm learning something new every single day about myself and this universe, based in truth, not in illusion. Now, here's the thing with that. Not everybody's psyche, not everybody has enough context to help them deal with what they're being presented with. So, for example, I was shown, like, based on my life and my experience and my mother and stuff and what happened to her, it was a pattern that I started picking up on. And because I lived through it and had that as a part of my family pattern, the context was there. So at first I was like, this is crazy, this is unbelievable, like, holy crap, we're living in the upside down world. And without getting too into it, some people's psyche, some people have enough information and life experience to be able to accept within their psyche that it is the truth. Now for others, it's so hard to grasp that truth that they will dismiss it, repress it, say, oh no, that can't be true. That can't be true. And that closes it off. So remain open and just like, you know, some things are pretty crazy when you hear them. But then the more evidence is presented to you, the more universe, your higher self, there is no denying it. There is no denying it. This is the dream world. And we are able to manifest and bring in anything that we want if we believe that we can, okay? Now is the time to take action and get things done. Procrastination and fear of failure are simply not factors you should be considering. Use your divine masculine energy to take matters into your own hands. Tie up loose ends. Ooh, I'm telling you guys, you are tying up all of these loose ends. Holy crap. This is so incredible. Whether it's a project you challenge yourself to complete or a pile of clothes you haven't decided what to do with, now is the time to get those chores out of the way, to avoid them chewing up more headspace than they need to. Just imagine how accomplished and proud you will feel after finally tackling all the tasks you have chronically been avoiding. Yeah, finding the lesson, the task, being present, like being fully present in what's actually going on and realizing, holy crap, I have a lot of power. I don't have to be in this 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords energy. I'm finding the lesson. Wow, 10 of Pentacles is right up, it's right in front of me. All I have to do is take action. Keeping the promises that I've made to myself. Are you keeping the promises that you've made to yourself? Are you cleaning up? Are you keeping your place nice and simple and clean, like simplicity? So that you are able to move in the most, I was about to say prosperous way, but the most beneficial, optimum way. healing. Taking action is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Once you get used to this form of exercise, you will ask yourself why you ever wasted time trying to avoid taking the next steps in your life. And what's the alternative anyway? If you remain stagnant, you cannot accomplish your goals or create the life you desire. You will be forced to simply receive whatever life decides to throw at you. But when you become proactive, things start to happen for you as you create your own possibilities and opportunities. Stop wishing that things will come to you and start moving towards your dreams and aspirations today. Take action now. So you're being told to take action now. This Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords energy, is no more. This opportunity is here at your door. You are becoming a player in this game of life. This interdependence, this interdependent energy is yours if you are able to stay fully present. Take action when you are inspired, because that energy doesn't stay around very long. Not that it doesn't stay around very long, but it needs momentum. It needs one small action towards it each day to pick up the momentum. It's like the snowball effect. Thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. All right, I'm very interested to see what this wild one's going to give us. And then I have a self-care affirmation, just to keep you on your toes, to help you with getting out of that. Also, I'm picking up from this Find a Lesson. What are your weaknesses? What part of you do you feel like is a weakness or something that you kind of want to hide from other people? So I'll give you an example. My babe. I'm very proud of myself for coming as far as I have. But I also know that I can do better, but I'm not going to be hard on myself. And I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I hate myself that much for doing this. If you're going to do something, love yourself and love it. Because then you're going to feed that energy to yourself. If you're sitting here like, oh my God, I hate that, then I need to quit. Then you're eating that energy. I know it sounds nuts, but it's true. That is how energy works. Spirit, I don't know if I want to say that. Because it's a rabbit hole. Okay, Spirit wants me to say it. As for smoking. So people are like, oh my God, smoking is so bad and blah, blah, blah. I know that. I did it for 20 years. I get it. But it needs to be somebody's personal preference. Like, if they love it and they enjoy it, I know there's people's stories that they smoked their whole lives and they were 100 and something years old because they weren't hard on themselves for doing it. They weren't beating themselves up like, oh my God, you're such a terrible person because you smoke. No, they weren't saying that to themselves. They're like, you know what? I love this and I'm going to enjoy it because it's for me and not for anybody else. 23. Way too many, Spirit. Way too many. Man, why has that leaf got so many holes? I put the copper fungicide on there. I don't know. Six of Bows. Abundance. Okay. Hey. My whole head is tingling, guys. And my back. Okay. Now, okay, goosebumps. Anybody see that? Probably not. You might see my hair, but we have Six of Bows. Oh, is this Six of Wands? I think this is Six of Wands. And again, it's a different kind of tarot, so it's not, I don't know. We're going to find out. In the heart of the forest clearing is a six-spoked, star-shaped log fire formed from trimmed but unfletched bow stabs. It radiates light and heat and forms the pattern of the seasons. The fire is surrounded with representations of all manner of natural forest riches from the summer season. The meaning, a time to reap the benefits of summer abundance and to accept the rewards and blessings that are a result of endurance. By patiently attending to what you have sown, the blessings of the new growth will be bountiful and rich. We humbly share the plenty of the ripening year with those less fortunate than ourselves. You've been helping people less fortunate than you, less fortunate than I. No, I'm thinking of Wicked. Okay. Get 6 of those. The wheel turns and the time to enjoy the fruits and rewards of the summer season has arrived. Patience acknowledges the plentiful bounty which delivers the gifts and rewards for your efforts. Now is the time to allow this generous feeling of well-being to flow freely through and around you, and to enjoy the pleasures and sustenance that these healing and revitalizing gifts can offer. Sometimes after a period of stress and hard struggle, the process of healthy relaxation is vital to rearm and re-energize the spirit in preparation for the challenges of the coming winter. The joy of sharing and gifting your own abundance with others is also a natural part of the process and brings its own inner peace and satisfaction. Your generous gifts to others will bring solace during the coming seasons and remind everyone that the wheel continues to turn on its inevitable and stoical journey. Give thanks and acceptance the blessings of and accept the blessings of the changes that occur in life at this time. We share the bounty of the forest and commune with the wildwood denizens in our everyday life. That's an interesting word. I'm going to have to look that up. Guys, this is a pretty straightforward reading. If you're listening to this, you went through something pretty intense just recently. I mean, a dark night of the soul, just almost reminders of or voices and looking at social media, being stuck on electronics, being stuck in your head of how things never worked out before, how people have treated you, and you have done a lot of work. When I look at this, I see all this really tough, hard, heavy energy, and then I see this beautiful, shining opportunity being shown to you and you jumping on it. And it's like, and then in the middle of what you're not used to getting, that you're going to be getting 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Bows, finding the lesson, taking action. It's like you have cultivated this new version of yourself, and how it's like, look at her. Look at her. She's like, it has total, complete faith and belief in herself because she's found this lesson. And this 10 of Pentacles it's like spirit that, guys, come on. 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. You can't, there's no, like, the Sun is one of the best cards, but this is right up there with it. And this is abundance, this is action, this is fire and earth. So it's a very grounded energy. Okay. Spirit's like, move on. All right. So let's get 2. We'll get 2 from here and then we'll close it out. Okay. Oh, we got 2. A worthy heart. I have a voice. My needs are valuable. I express what I think and feel. I allow others to care for me. My heart is worthy of care and attention. Exactly. It's like you're changing this narrative that you've been telling yourself that, oh, people don't like me and people always misunderstand me. Maybe this is the inner critic, that inner narrative that you constantly allowed to perpetuate, and it's like, no, I'm putting an end to that because I know that my inner dialogue and how I speak to myself reflects in the outside world. So you take that, you've literally rebirthed your entire heart, and this is going to allow the right people to be attracted to you. The joyful potion, oh my god. Laughter fills my life with joy. I surround myself with opportunities to laugh. Laughter is a vitamin for my soul. I brighten the world with my joyful potion. You guys, you have completely transformed into something that nobody's ever going to be able to recognize again. And if this hasn't happened, it's going to happen because of the effort and what you're actually putting into all of this. So congratulations to whoever you are. You are really outsmarting reality. That's all I got. I mean, 333 when I just looked up. Well, 3033. Also the cloud meditations, or if you just sit and kind of zone out, you're going to get a lot of downloads. And also something about being single, that's your superpower. Single is your superpower. Catch feelings for yourself, okay? I love you. The universe loves you. Everything's working out for your best and your highest good. And until next time, guys, bye.